The Jaffa Clock Tower was inaugurated in the year 1903 in celebration of the 25th anniversary of the reign of Ottoman Sultan Abdul Hamid II. A public clock towering above the roofs, reliably stating the passage of time, an entry into modernity. The construction of the clock was sponsored by a Jewish shopkeeper and was made possible with engineering contributions from Arabs of all religions. Even though Islam was the state religion, society was diverse and vivid, with people of all faiths having a good level of communal autonomy, sharing trade routes, professional guilds, folk traditions, and even visiting common holy sites together. People arranged meetings beneath the clock and gathered there for trading, celebrating, and discussing public life. This picture is from 1933. Arab Muslims and Christians are holding a public demonstration. As the clock turned, the situation changed. In the waning of World War I and with the dissolution of the Ottoman Empire, Britain established a mandate over the region. They had signaled support for the creation of an Arab nation, but also issued the Balfour Declaration in favor of a national home for Jewish people in the same place. When the motto, "A land without a people for a people without a land," came by, there were certainly people in the land. But in the early 1900s, Zionism was already strong in Europe. Europe is where Jews were since the Roman Empire, victims of persecution, expulsions, massacres, genocide, and for thousands of years they sought and found refuge among Arabs. The hatred for Jews, which was later rebranded as anti-Semitism, is a European creation. Dividing people by religion was a common colonial practice of the British Empire, entrenching conflicts wherever they set foot, ignoring the fact that people are indigenous to a land, not religions. The British Mandate would resolve territorial disputes in favor of Zionist settlers, facilitate the purchase of land, and stimulate the immigration of more families who were again fleeing state-supported Jewish hatred in Europe. It's worth mentioning that, at least at that point, Britain and Europe did nothing to stop the policies of Nazi Germany and didn't accept many Jewish refugees themselves, but they were supporting Zionist militias in Palestine with arms and training, sometimes even granting them police powers. As time passed, among other imperatives, Zionist-acquired land became exclusive for Jewish labor force, slowly fueling unemployment and mitigating the means of existence for Arabs. Palestinians organized and tried to secure their rights to territory through diplomacy, foreseeing that a Zionist state would eventually expel them. A series of congresses organized by Muslim and Christian associations discussed the issues and even sent a delegation to London to negotiate. Though more promises were made, the British peacekeepers continued to take sides with the Zionists and progressively corner the Arabs. The Jaffa Clock Tower witnessed violent repression against the public demonstration of 1933. Not long later, as Palestinian resistance broke out, the Mandate itself began the Zionist work of disarming the Arab population and destroying their houses. In 1948, the British left the region in a profound imbalance of forces. Up to that point, Zionist institutions and private Jewish owners held less than 6% of the land. The UN partition plan allocated 56% of Palestine for the creation of Israel. By the end of 1949, Israel had, through force, occupied 78% of Palestine. The clock stood high as the landscape changed, a witness to different times. It still ticks, in the hope that times will change once again.